Good morning again, folks. Breaking news, another shock story from RTE Donnybrook. The nation is aghast at the fact that there appears to be an office, an unknown place in the basement or the bowels of Montrose that is adrift with cash, and they're shoveling money into the pockets of Miriam O'Callaghan and her husband and Talk to Joe and Mr. Tubridy and a few more personalities. At their request, they get whatever they want. Some people actually think Miriam and her husband own RTE and just sublet the place to the government to provide their propaganda outlet for the ordinary people. Now, the plans of the government to increase the funds for this unknown slush fund, which the Director General and every boss in RTE knows nothing about, have been thrown into disarray because about 50% of the population don't pay any TV license. They have decided years ago they wouldn't do it. And because the jails are full, they do not go to jail and they get away. They escape scot free from having to support the government's media and outlet. So, what the government had planned to impose a tax on all people who had a Wi Fi network in their homes. That was the way, just like the property tax was collected by revenue commissioners. You were not allowed to have Wi-Fi in your home. The providers would have to incorporate a tax which would equate to a generous TV license in the annual fee for the Wi Fi service. This has been thrown into disarray now, and nobody knows what's going to happen. The people are infuriated, and no matter what way they try and tax the populace to try and get money to provide unlimited funds for RTE, there will be trouble. And therefore, it's looking bleak for the next year or two for big increases in salaries for Miriam, her husband, Talk to Joe, and Mr. Tubridy. Who Tubridy has been taken off the radio, as you know, and he may be given a better job somewhere else, a quiet one, just as civil servants, when they are in disgrace, are quietly removed and given a higher post or sent to Europe. But we don't know if Mr. Tubridy would be accepted in Europe or anywhere else, or would actually get a job in any other radio station in the world. The world, although some people believe he has an awful lot of talent. My opinion is that a monkey organ grinder has more talent and could do the same job as he does for 500,000 a year. And as to for Mr. Talk to Joe, listening to the wails and cries of the nation, he is the chief psychiatrist and keeps them all very subdued when they lift the phone and get their troubles off their heart. They don't go out and demonstrate on the streets. So he is one of the principal causes of the fact that Ireland is a nation of sheep. So the government are very happy to keep him in a big salary also. And nobody knows where the money is coming from. And this is the big question. So a commission will be set up of 10 judges to head out to Montrose and try and find this secret office where wads of €50 notes are piled high in some basement place. And when any of the other top players, pop down and ask for a raise, the money is thrown out into their laps. So anyway, good luck, folks, from the lunatic asylum called Ireland.